Man, oh man, I hear it every day now. Every freaking day. And it's starting to piss me off. Welcome back, Strongman Personal Finance. So apparently it's super hard to get ahead nowadays. There is no possible way to succeed in this modern economy. In fact, the generations that came before us, specifically the boomers, who seem to get an ungodly amount of hate, completely screwed us over. And now we, Gen X and Gen Y and Gen Z people, we're all screwed. It's over, boyo. I fervently disagree with this philosophy. Now, why do people think this? Well, we've had huge returns in the stock market. So theoretically, you're paying a lot for assets, for their future cash flows. Inflation is super high. Homes are expensive. Education is out of control. And the job market is highly competitive. It's basically a global job marketplace at this point. And these are all partially true facts. It is harder to buy a house nowadays. It is harder to get an education because of the price. It is harder to compete in the workforce if you're not highly skilled. There are some legitimate gripes and complaints from the younger generations and the older generations. Not to mention the fact that Social Security is gonna be bankrupt when it's actually not. It's still a scam, but it's not gonna be completely bankrupt. There's a lot of reasons for people to be upset. Well, what's the happy pill? How do you compensate? How do you succeed in this world that makes it so hard for younger generations? Well, let me tell you what. Let me tell you a little secret. We have this magic thing called the internet. You guys ever heard of the internet before? That's right. The internet is the key to succeeding in the modern world. It does not matter what generation you're from. If you have the internet and you have a skill, your potential is unlimited. Ignore all the whiners and complainers. If you apply a skill set and the internet, which allows you to market yourself, you can conquer the world. You can be head and shoulders above everybody else in your generation. Let me explain. Well, I'm an accountant, all right? Let's just think about it from my perspective. I'm an accountant, okay? I go to work, I do debits and credits, and I do taxes on the side. I'm trying to grow a tax business, and I'm trying to grow a YouTube business. Well, the internet allows me to reach people literally around the globe. I have fans from probably, not every country, but I have fans from a ton of countries, and I can reach them all via the internet. And when they watch my videos, not only do I get ad revenue, but every time I shill a book, Stop Being a Broke Loser, on Amazon, every time I shill my tax services, the audience, some portion of the audience, is going to agree to use my services. And the bigger your presence on social media, the more money you can make. Tell me of a better opportunity than that. Imagine if there wasn't the internet. What would my opportunity be to shill my book and shill my tax services? How would I advertise? Would I have to buy something in the local newspaper? That seems a lot less effective to me. I would be limited to preparing taxes in my local community here in Hampton Roads. And it would be hard to get clients. I'd probably have to go knock on freaking doors. Instead, I can turn on my computer, I can make a YouTube video, I can film a video in my car, upload it to the internet in a couple minutes, and then, oh my God, I'm reaching thousands of people. And as my channel grows, because of hard work and persistence, guess what? I can reach even more people. So if you combine a skill with internet presence, guess what? The world is your oyster. So I don't understand these people whining and complaining. Oh, you can't get ahead because houses are expensive. And blah, 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 blah. It's your own fault. Okay, you're a coward and you're lazy. You're a coward because you're scared to put yourself out there on social media. You can't take the pain of people insulting you and being mean to you. And trust me, because of the nature of my channel, I get ungodly amounts of hate. Like tidal waves of hate and trash talking and slander. Constant. But you know what? I've learned to not let it bother me because I'm self-confident. I have a lot of confidence. And I know that I'm right, or at least I think I'm right, on a lot of topics. I have built that immunity to criticism. But a lot of you are too scared to do that. You're little bussies. You're little cowards and bussies. I don't want to show my face on the internet. People might make fun of me. Well, okay, be poor, loser. Have fun at McDonald's. I'll keep growing my YouTube channel, shilling my services. And I'll be rich. And you can point, when you're 60 and you're poor, you can just point the finger at me and say that, I have privilege or something like that. When in reality, I worked my freaking butt off. And I was able to take the pain, okay? On top of that, there are cheap college options out there. There's a local college here. I think I'm driving by it actually pretty soon. It's super cheap. It's cheap as heck. You can go to community college, work a job, and you have online schools that are pretty cheap, like Western Governors University. You can get a skill. And once you have that skill, plus the internet, you're unstoppable, okay? So stop buying into this loser, whiny, complainer, dork ideology that you keep seeing on the internet. And I know this message, little Gen Z losers and millennial losers are not going to like this message. Just tell me that, just make me reconfirm my beliefs that life's hard and it's not fair and everything's somebody else's fault, not my own. No. Everybody can be successful, or at least try. Maybe you're not cool and you don't have charisma. People don't want to watch you, but you're not going to know unless you make a YouTube channel. And you never know. Maybe even if you think you don't have charisma or you don't think people won't like you, there's 8 billion people on this planet. Some people will like you. Trust me on that, okay? So that's my thoughts. I think we live in an amazing world where there's unlimited opportunity. And all people do is sit around and whine about it. Like, it blows my freaking mind. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Cheers.